Hi, I'm clinical hypnotherapist Stephanie Kunkel, and I am going to be telling you my 3 ha's. So we've got the ha-ha, which is really embarrassing, which you're about to hear. Then there's the aha, which is very insightful. And then there's the ee-haw, which is awesome. So I am waiting at the bus stop for my children to get off the bus. I'm a working mom, so I'm making this video as quickly as possible. So let me just get right to it because I may have to stop soon if I get interrupted. So anyways, let's start with my haha moment. So my haha moment, it's actually really embarrassing. I was back when I was in college, and I was out on a first date with this guy that I was just really infatuated with. He looked like Michael J. Fox, and he was really smart, and I just melt for the intellectuals. And he was an English major, and I remember trying to sound really smart and really cool, and I really didn't want to blow this date. I don't even remember what I was saying, but somewhere in mid-sentence, he stopped me and he goes, "What is this word you keep saying over and over? Paradigm? Paradigm?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I explained to him what a paradigm was. And he said, "Oh, you mean paradigm." I was like, oh, I had never heard the word paradigm out loud. I mean, I was an avid reader, a bookworm, kind of an introvert, and so I just never heard anybody say the word. And let me just tell you, I was so embarrassed. I just wanted to like crawl under the carpet. And needless to say, that was our one and only date. I didn't get a second date with the Michael J. Fox lookalike, but that's okay. That story will torment me for the rest of my life and keep me, things that keep me awake at night, embarrassing experiences, that's one of them. So, used to keep me awake, that's in the past. I sleep very comfortably now with hypnosis. All right, and then let's move on to the next one, is the aha moment. So the aha moment was a long time ago. Antonio Perez did an interview, an online interview show. I think he might still be doing it, but for one of his shows, he said, "I have found these long lost audio tapes of Milton H. Erickson, and these have never been heard before. You are going to hear this for the very first time. We found them in some long lost vault, whatever, yada yada." That was before I knew Antonio. And I was really excited. I was really excited to hear what is Uncle Milty going to say. Like, how exciting is that? I mean, you could find some footage online, but so I listened to this broadcast, and I was just really just taking avid notes, and I was really listening to how he did his patter, and just really like in awe of this. And I was like, yes, this is awesome pattern, this is awesome stuff, I'm going to use it. And so I'm listening to that in my office, and I have a client coming in, and so the client, so I have to pause the broadcast, the recording, to take my client. And this was her second session, and I remember the first session not going very well. I mean, it went okay, it just didn't really go as well as I had wanted it to go. But I just thought, hey, I've got the secret, the magic wand now. I've got the secret. And this session is going to be awesome because I'm going to use Erickson's patter exactly the way that he did. I'm going to use some of the exact words I had written down on this client. So I do that. And the session goes exceedingly well. And the client was amazed and astonished. And to be honest, I can't even remember what the presenting issue was because this was years and years ago. But I do remember that the session went really well beyond my expectations. And I went home that night and I told my husband about it because he knew that I was kind of fretting over it a little bit. And he couldn't believe how well the session went. So then I told him that I just kind of, mimicked Erickson a bit and used some of his patter. And then I thought, oh, I never finished watching the rest of that or listening to the rest of that podcast. So I went online and I picked it up from where I left off. And within a few minutes, I hear this laughter, like laughing. I hear Antonio laughing and someone else is laughing. And then I hear a big April Fools. And then I realized that there's this imposter who was acting like he was Milton Erickson. And Antonio and this dude were just laughing it up. And I was like, oh my God. So that is also another moment where I felt stupid. Because they totally got me. They fooled me. But my big aha, here comes a bus, but it's not mine yet. Okay. But my big aha moment was, hold on, let me wait for the bus to pass, and then I'm going to tell you the big aha moment. Hi. I just wave. Okay. So my big aha on that is that it really explained the power of the hypnotic operator, okay? The hypnotist. So not only does the client need to believe that it's going to work on them, but the operator also needs to believe that the hypnosis will work. And the more confidence the hypnotist has, the more effective the hypnosis will be. So that was a huge aha moment for me. Also an embarrassing moment for me too. I can't believe I'm sharing all of this with you guys, but that's just who I am. So I'm glad that you're getting to know me a little better. And now we have this big truck coming, so I'm gonna wait for this guy to pass. And then I'll tell you the last thing, which is the yeehaw moment. Okay. All right, there goes another truck. All right, some big trucks. And finally, my yeehaw moment is that I'm going on a women's retreat next weekend, a spiritual retreat. I'm sorry, I don't think it's just for women, but it's a spiritual retreat. But I'm going alone. I'm not bringing the kids or the husband. I love my kids and my husband, but I'm taking this time for myself. It's going to be time for me to really deep dive into my spirituality and also just get that much needed replenishment that I need. So I'm excited about that. Just getting that real rest and relaxation and replenishment, rejuvenation from mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. So much needed, and so I'm just really excited about that. So yeehaw! All right, guys, hope you enjoyed my embarrassing ha moments, and share this with your friends. Talk to you later.